Welcome home to Citrus Gardens, a beautiful community right off of Cozy Hill Circle, just down the street from Bob Miller Middle School. You will find this to be an amazing place for you to call home if you love the home that I'm about to show you. Here is the Green Valley gem that you've all been waiting for right behind me. We're going to go take a tour of this today. Follow me. Now, there are so many highlights with this home. A lot of important things to talk about, but the first thing I want to mention is for those families that are looking for an amazing 4-bedroom home and zoned for Bob Miller Middle School and Coronado High School. Yes, zoned for Bob Miller and Coronado. So this is really fantastic. As you come up to the front, really nice little porch area that you can put some great chairs on, say hello to the neighbors through your peekaboo porch here, and you've got a beautiful screen door so you can let all of the nice fresh air in. As we enter, we are met with tile floors throughout most of the downstairs, actually I believe all of the downstairs, and a very nice open living room, dining room combo. You can see the very, very tall vaulted ceilings here, and the windows that are letting in tremendous light throughout. Oh, hi. All right, so great light there, and then we've got more windows all the way up there. I'm gonna guess that these ceilings are 20 feet or higher. Okay, as we come in, we've got the staircase here right in front of us. And oh, yeah, so carpet downstairs in part of the, in the living room, family room area. So we've got the door to the garage here on the right. And as we come in, we've got our powder bath and our laundry room. We've got our family room right here with a great gas fireplace right there. You know, I know we're getting into summer here. However, on those cold winter nights, you know, sitting up here on the chairs with a nice hot chocolate is fantastic. Really cool custom shelves built in here for all of the knickknacks. And you've got your TV in the corner with some great light in there. I have seen in some of the homes where they've actually closed this off now because it was an old style media niche from when the home was built, and they've closed it off and they've made it where they could hang the TV right there or over the fireplace. I've even seen some people move and do the linear fireplaces in these models. So you could see your space here, and guess what? You saw a staircase before. This is another one. So this is a dual-sided staircase. You're coming down into the kitchen side or into the formal living room. Here we have our eat-in nook with a bench behind it. So if you did a square table, you could actually just move that in and just do chairs on the one side. And now into the kitchen with these great granite countertops, a modern stainless one-piece sink with matte black faucet. You can see that we've got the smoked stainless appliances, and just a really cool, actually it's subway tile-ish, however it's a really cool backsplash that they've got, and even a little custom work right there under the low profile microwave oven. All of these kitchen cabinets have the nice matte black handles. Really makes it feel modern and pretty fantastic in here. They've done this with a coffee bar, so that is some personal property that'll likely be moved out. However, you could see what you could actually make of this space here. So very cool concept there. And then you've got your pantry here. So nice size pantry, as you could see, going all the way up and goes up fairly high there. They did a nice little chalkboard paper here on top of the wall, so that way you could write your notes to yourself of what you're actually looking for. Again, this is the other side of the staircase. They did upgrade these spindles. If you looked at the photos of the home when it sold previously, you'd see that this was just the plain wood columns that were going up. So they did a great job with really upgrading that staircase. So we're gonna head upstairs. I can tell you, I am walking on this carpet right now and it feels like a cloud under my feet. They definitely did heavy matting with a nice plush carpet. As you get up here, you can see again, because we have these nice vaulted ceilings, open truss concept. Crown molding, by the way, throughout in every room. Now you get to see over the entire downstairs. So really fantastic openness with just light coming in from every corner. We do have some lights on in the house, however, it's just super bright without them. So as we get up to this landing, you can see it's nice and wide. It's not one of those narrow landings, so a lot of space to walk around or dance, if you will. Heading in to the first bedroom, they have this set up as an office. So you can see this nice setup. Again, real bright window, and there's your slider closet. They've painted all these walls to a neutral gray, and some of these rooms, some of them actually have a light beige, and again, you can see crown molding throughout. Heading into the guest bedroom, they have this set up with a full bed, and you could see that that there's nice space on both sides of the bed, so you could definitely fit a queen in here as well. And coming in here, again, this is one of the beige rooms. And again, crown molding throughout. Nice decorative shelf here. And wonderful slider closet. Once again, big window. All of these blinds, by the way, are within the last couple of years new. So that's fantastic as well. Okay, and here we have the upstairs bathroom. So you can see they refinished this cabinet to blue and put some bronze pull handles on it. And here we've got the tub, and definitely a highly upgraded light fixture here as well. So they did a nice job with a simple upgrade to this bathroom, and this is for the 3 bedrooms, for the kids or guest bedrooms, if you will. Digital thermostats, and we're back to the gray colors here. And then this happens to be their son's room. So they did some wainscoting with a wood finish here, some green at the bottom, beige at the top. Again, vaulted ceilings here, so you can see that the ceilings go up at an angle, leaving that decorative pot shelf there. Another slider closet. So this one is set up just with their younger son's small bed. However, most of the time you would have a bed coming off of this wall right here, or maybe pushed up and right under the window, but definitely easy to fit a full bed in here, possibly even a queen, depending on how you configured it. And then going into the primary suite. So here we've got a periwinkle blue color. You can see they've got a nice size, king size bed. They have it a little closer to the wall on this side. However, you could definitely center it, and that way you could have nightstands on both sides. Or again, in this model, I have definitely seen it where they have the headboard on that wall there, and the feet going towards this. That way when you wake up in the morning and you're looking out, you're seeing right out in this balcony. And I'm going to go out there in a minute, but I'm going to save that for second to last. We're going to go outside to their pool here after that. Coming in here, we've got a dual closet setup. And we've got the stained cabinets here. You can see again, they went with high-end fixtures that are matte black. And they did actually, again, something I had never seen before, kind of interesting. They did this, what looks like a wood outline around the mirror. However, that's actually a paper. So that's an adhesive to the mirror, but it looks like black painted wood. Really nicely upgraded light fixture here as well. we'll go to the other side here, and you can see a second counter with the makeup area. Again, matching that mirror the same way with that light fixture. They upgraded all the tile around this fantastic soaker tub. You can see this is definitely a tub for two. All new blinds here as well. And then one of the features I really wanted to point out here was this shower. So you can see this custom floor that they did in the shower, and they did this beautiful tile all the way up with a nice rain head. They added the shampoo pocket and soap pocket in there, and this really nice glass door. This just external frame glass door, no internal framing, which is fantastic. And then this is the second of the dual closets, this one being a little bit bigger than the other. And then you've got your toilet room separate as well. So nice that you can close that off. Again, some decorative shelves, crown molding, because once again, we do have these vaulted ceilings. So that really makes it a nice, nice touch. Now, as we head outside, let's see, we've got out to the balcony. They did some nice touches with some green and purple plant life. That's it is fake, but it does add a little bit of a touch to this balcony instead of just the wrought iron. And overlooking this amazing pool. Again, I'm going to get out there in a minute. But here's what's really cool. While we do have a couple little trees in the way, if we look way out, and I'm going to try to zoom in here, through that tree, we could actually see the strip. Now, if it were nighttime, you could definitely see it with the lights. But what's great is I'm looking straight ahead, and I personally see from where I am, I see what looks like Turnberry Tower. I see the let's see, the Westgate, I see Fontainebleau, and then as I come down over this way, I see some more buildings that are South Strip, and continuing on. So while we have a couple roofs in the way of the full view, we do actually see a lot of the Strip, and the height of the roof is right about the top of the buildings on the Strip, which means that the fireworks during the 4th of July are going to be epic from here. So New Year's and 4th of July. And then over this way, just going over those palm trees right there, I could definitely see all of downtown. I see the Circa, I see all the buildings downtown basically. So, if you could get your neighbors to cut your trees a little bit, you'd even have a better view. But at any rate, you do have some pretty awesome views. And then obviously I'm talking about the Strip, but you have the gorgeous mountain views in the background. If you see as I come around right here in the background, if you could see it, there's some white tips on the mountain. That is Mount Charleston out there, which is our ski area that's just about an hour away. Again, looking down on this backyard, we've really got, let's zoom back out, this great pool and hot tub. You can see just how sparkly and clean and well maintained it is. So really fantastic balcony here. So as we go back in, you can see this home is well cared for. The owners here have definitely taken a tremendous pride of ownership and have taken care of this house in an immaculate fashion. I go into a lot of homes, and I can tell you that I don't often see homes that are as well cared for. So we are going to head back downstairs now. The home is outfitted with a 2-car garage as well. There is a new water heater in the garage, so that's nice that some of the maintenance is already done and taken care of. And now we are going to head out back. Now, when we head out here, we are met with a patio cover right here. See can lights inside of it, and that I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a covered outlet, and that's for a ceiling fan if you want a ceiling fan. They did epoxy this floor in this area where it's not cool decked, and then the rest of the yard is cool decked or rocked for decorative purposes. There is a small grass area over here and a little sandbox that was for their son. However, what I could see is if you had dogs, we could put a gate going right across here and then leaving this gate and a doggy door going right out of the house underneath that window. And it could be a cute little dog run to contain your dog and where they might be using the bathroom. Again, as we go through, we've got this nice wrought iron gate for the exterior instead of just a block wall. So it's a lot prettier to look at than a lot of the backyards that I've seen. And again, it's just absolutely stunning pool. Really nice size. It's about 5 feet deep at the deepest section. And I could just imagine entertaining and sitting back here all summer long. They do also have this awning right here that cranks out. So if you needed a little more covered space, you can see they have a little table and chair set here. So that's nice. And then they have 2 AC units, one for upstairs, one for downstairs. And you can see one of them is a newer unit. I don't know exactly how old that is, but it is a newer unit. And then going onto the side yard, they've got their man gate to enter the back, and they've got pavers all the way up to it. So a nice little cubby to store the trash cans out of the way. And yeah, that about does it for this home. So really excited to get this home on the market. It is going to be going live on Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week, and we will be running our epic opening on Sunday for people to come by, take a look at it in person, tell me what you think about it. If you know anybody that wants to be within walking distance of the district at Green Valley Ranch, be zoned for Bob Miller Middle School, be zoned for Coronado High School, and just have a wonderful 2,000 square foot, 4-bedroom home that has been immaculately taken care of with so many amazing features, then this is the home for either you or that person that you know that is looking for something amazing. Thank you so much, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all about this home or any other real estate in Las Vegas, please reach out to me, DM me directly, or put a comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to answer any of the questions that you may have. Hope to see you at this house really soon.